From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Yeah, we sure hope you're having a great day today. Beautiful. A few more clouds today as a cold front swings its way on through. And that cold front's going to pick up the wind a little bit, bring us a few clouds, but it's a moisture-starved cold front. We do have a disturbance off to our north and west, and that's what's helping to usher in this cold front. Cold front's going to be sliding its way on through, but like I mentioned, it is going to be moisture-starved. So we pick up our timeline at the noon hour, and you can see how this frontal boundary is going to slide its way on through. Not any precipitation around the region associated with that cold front. High pressure builds in back behind it. We'll be quiet and dry all the way through the end of the week. And then the weekend, here comes another frontal boundary. But again, it's relatively moisture starved. Can't rule out maybe a quick light shower, but I don't really have anything on the 7-day forecast for rainfall. It's definitely going to be the warmest day of the week here this week. We're topping out in the upper 70s to low 80s. So we're going to be trending about 10 degrees above average, which is going to translate into a very nice and comfortable evening tonight. 76 by 6 down to 69 degrees by 8 o'clock. Great night for a nice little after dinner walk around the neighborhood, or maybe a nice little jog later on this evening. Again, we are going to stay rain-free all the way through the next 7 days. And the Weather Prediction Center is also thinking that most of the rain is going to be up across the upper Midwest where the cold front was originating from. That should be about the extent of it. We're likely to stay on the drier side all the way through the end of the month as we head into the first week of November. Probably about average, but again, October, November are pretty dry months. We'll see a little bit more rain back off to our west, but that's not going to bring us any relief. And we desperately need the rain at this point of the game. It looks like we're going to go down possibly as the third driest October on record. Temperature-wise, averages for this time of year, 69 degrees. We're going to be trending above average. So today and Friday are going to be the warmest days. Cold front comes through today, drops our temperature on Thursday and again on Saturday. Sunday is likely to be the coolest day, down to 67, and then warming back into the low to mid 70s as we get into next week. Our dew points will stay in the 40s and 50s. And so remember, the temperature can and never will drop below the dew point number. And so therefore, if our dew points are in the 40s and 50s, that means our morning lows are also going to be in the 40s and 50s. Cold air is trapped up to our north across Canada and out across the Pacific Northwest. That's going to continue to stay off to our west and northwest. And so therefore, with that said, we're just not looking at any sort of cold bouts heading our way at all. And because of that, that's why we don't have any disturbances on the way as well either. So when you look at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for temperatures, we're rounding out the month of October, heading into the first week or two of November, possibly trending above average. So above average weather is on the way. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. Again, across all of East Tennessee from the major cities, Crossville, Tri-Cities, Knoxville, and Chattanooga. A really nice weather pattern is on the way. All right, let's talk fall foliage for a second. Currently, thanks to Evan Fisher at Explore Fall, we are starting to see some peak colors across the higher elevations. I want to see your photos, by the way, and you can upload those to the Witcher's Pictures link using the East Tennessee Weather app. But again, high peak colors across the higher elevations. You get in the foothills, we still have some pretty good color there. And then some low to moderate color in the valley, the Cumberland Plateau, and the Northern Valley as well. So we're just getting started. Again, if you want to go check out some great fall colors, head up to the higher elevations where we currently are at peak, right around Cades Cove, Tremont, Gatlinburg, Pittman Center, and up towards Mount LeConte if you want to do a nice little hike. As we look ahead for the rest of the week this week, looks like moderate color in Knoxville, Chattanooga, the Cumberland Plateau, going to be pushing close to the high color here this week as well. And the Great Smoky Mountains are right around peak and going to continue that trend, but then we'll continue to kind of get closer to past peak as we head through the next week to 2 weeks. So like I said, you can check it on the East Tennessee Weather app. If you want to go check out some fall colors, this will give you a good idea of what the forecast is going to be, where you're going to be located. It's a great tool, by the way, and it's 100% free. So don't forget to go to the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word, to get your daily forecast weather updates from a trusted source. And it's 100% free. You should never pay for weather information. All right, we sure hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. Your next weather update, if you so choose to check back in, no changes expected. That's coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. Hope to see you then.